So, quick analysis of the squat. Just the position you're holding. What I always look for is symmetry from the back or the front view. You'll see that this right elbow is higher, and this one's in a better position where it's anchored down a little bit more. So, what's causing that? We always look for the root cause first and foremost. Is I believe that this pec is firing properly, so that you can maintain a good rack in that position. So that left side, even though your shoulder is hurt, is actually working. The problem is that this side, the shoulder is a little elevated, and you can see the elbow is a little higher, so it's out of position. So the pec might not be working, maybe the obliques or teres. And what that does is that since this bar is high, you're going to put more weight and twist and torque on this side. So just because the pain is on the left side doesn't mean it's the problem. And when you start to squat, you can watch right here to initiate it. You're using, and you can see the development of that right quad is bigger than your left, the outside quad, not the VMO. So what that means is when you initiate the squat, you can see how this knee bends, and then you open that hip up right away. That's a lack of VMO engagement on the way down. So what that does right now, it's immediately, since this knee comes out, right, to load, you're loading that outside quad. It's the overused muscle. Even though it feels stronger, it doesn't mean it's mechanically sound, I guess. And right away, you can see that the bar is tilted. So what's causing extra strain on that shoulder, there's going to be loading right here, extra loading in that point. That's where you're carrying it. And also at the bottom, there's going to be a little bit of rotation. So then that's going to create extra torque on this side. So if you look, because of this fault, the overdeveloped outside quad, the way you initiate the squat, that means it's going to turn the oblique off, drop the bar this way, this bar comes up, and then when you come down, you can see that the bars, your body shifts to that outside. Do you see how right there? Watch closely as the hip shifts that way, because you can only push your knee out so far. Your hip is going to shift to your left. Right there. So right when you shift that way, again, there's going to be a lot more tension on that shoulder because your body's twisted and going that way. So then on the reverse or even the loading, it's going to be a lot of kind of like you're putting yourself in a shoulder lock.